On this episode of Pulse, we'll tell you what celebrity was named People's Sexiest Man Alive. We'll give you a hint, he's known for being dreamy.
Plus, our Fashion Frenzy team is going to give us the inside scoop on a local designer consignment boutique called Swap, with a goal to make designer items affordable.
And our influencer update team is living on the dance floor. The Dance Mom girls are back and all grown up. We'll give you the tea.
Let's get those heart rates pumping because Pulse starts right now. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Pulse, the University of Miami's live entertainment and lifestyle show. I'm Melissa Beatty.
And I'm Ben Freeman.
We're starting today off with something that may make you feel far from euphoric. Euphoria fans will have to wait another year for a third season of the show that took over the TV world back in 2019. A spokesperson for HBO confirmed the news that the critically acclaimed drama series won't be returning until 2025. The third season will be the first season since the death of star Angus Cloud, who passed away over the summer from an accidental overdose. The show features actors Zendaya, Sydney Sweeney, Maude Apatow, and Jacob Elordi. According to HBO, the season 2 premiere was one of the best performing episodes of a series on HBO Max. Maybe once they finally release a third season, new record will be met. You know, I haven't watched Euphoria, but I think I should watch it, but I might wait until they come out with the third season.
Agreed, I might just have to binge the whole thing right before it starts. But after the monumental success of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Nintendo is following it up with another film based on one of their most famous franchises. Nintendo has announced the production of a live-action Legend of Zelda movie directed by Wes Ball, known for the Maze Runner trilogy and director of the upcoming Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Avi Arad and Zelda series creator Shigeru Miyamoto will produce the film. The movie is being co-financed by Nintendo and Sony Pictures. This reveal doesn't only follow the Super Mario Bros. Movie's success, but also the success of the most recent Zelda game in the series, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. The game was released in May and has already sold over 19.5 million copies. The company took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to announce the project. While the time frame and cast is yet to be revealed, video game fans can look forward to seeing Zelda, Link, and Ganon on the big screen within the next couple of years.
If you're wanting to learn how to be the host with the most, then here's your chance. Martha Stewart's farm guest house was just listed by Booking.com for a one-night stay pre-Thanksgiving. The 1,800 square foot farm guest house in Bedford, New York is available on November 18th for just $11.23. Guests will get a guided tour of the property and it will include stops at Stewart's Instagram famous chicken coop, gardens, and stables. Martha Stewart herself will create a catered brunch for the guests and offer classes on wreath making and table setting. The booking window opens at noon Eastern Time this Wednesday, November 16th.
Have you always wanted to go to the coolest places on the planet? Well, National Geographic has you covered. National Geographic Traveler has just released its 2024 Cool List, an inventory of the 30 coolest destinations and experiences. These spots encompass the entire globe from Sierra Leone to the Terracotta Warriors in Xi'an, China, or the Albanian Alps, which Nat Geo calls Europe's rising star. Out of the 30 places on the list, 3 are locations in the U.S., New York State, Texas, and of course, Pulse's hometown of Miami, Florida. If you're struggling to find the perfect location for your next trip, maybe this list can help you out. I mean, some of those places looked absolutely beautiful. Xi'an, China, I think it's a must. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking at Texas because, you know, it's close in the States and I haven't been there.
I mean, everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, and another place I haven't been is the Met Gala, which is basically the equivalent of the Oscars in the fashion world, and they have officially announced the theme for 2024. The glamorous event has us all in awe, and on Wednesday, the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute announced the theme. Drum roll please, because the theme is titled Sleeping Beauties Reawakening Fashion. And I'm sure we will see fashion references from different points in fashion history. People even say that some costume designers might incorporate history, nature, technology, and the 5 senses. The 2024 Met Gala will take place on May 6th in New York City. And I personally cannot wait to see some of my favorite celebrities walking down the red carpet in these breathtaking designs. And now all we're waiting on is the invite list. But maybe if this episode gets famous, you'll be seeing us walking on that carpet.
And now, I know what everyone's thinking. It should have been me! But Patrick Dempsey just got named Sexiest Man Alive for People's Magazine. Calling all Grey's Anatomy fans, Dr. Derek Shepherd is saving lives and stealing hearts with his looks. Every year, People's Magazine deems one special bachelor Sexiest Man Alive. With his dashing looks, Dempsey takes the stage with confidence after being front cover of this magazine. This news was announced on Tuesday's episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live. Dempsey began acting in the 80s, starring in the movie Can't Buy Me Love, and I'm sure a lot of ladies would spend a lot of money to buy his love. I'm honestly jealous. You Dempsey fans can see more of the sexiest man alive on the big screen coming up in December, where Dempsey will star as an Italian race car driver in the upcoming Ferrari movie. Now, call me a fan because I'll be in the movie theaters when that comes out to see The Man That Made Me second.
With all this talk of the Met Gala and the Oscars, the Grammys released news regarding their former CEO. In the recent days, a woman filed a lawsuit that accused former Grammys president and CEO Neil Portnow of rape in the suit. This woman goes into detail about the occurrence happening in New York City in 2018 after they met for a work-related matter. The woman is not identified but is suing him for alleged sexual battery and gender-motivated violence. News came out that the representative for Portnow denied the allegations, and the woman is also suing the Recording Academy for negligent hiring, supervision, and retention.
And unfortunately, we have another dark story in the entertainment world. Transformers star Megan Fox has a new poetry book, revealing some disturbing experiences she faced while being a star. Fox gets personal in her first poetry book, Pretty Boys Are Poisonous. In the 70 featured poems, Fox delves into previously unknown and private experiences and thoughts, including past abusive relationships and her miscarriage with Machine Gun Kelly. While many of the poems will be revealing, Fox wanted to make clear that the poetry book was not an expose, but instead a message to other women about speaking up. When speaking about the book, the Jennifer's Body actress said, quote, "It gives an elegant place for your pain to live. To put it into art makes it useful to other people, and so you don't just suffer with it on your own. If you'd like to pick up the book for yourself, it is out now."
Turning to the technology world, it's time to meet Grok, Elon Musk's artificially intelligent chatbot that's purpose is to rival ChatGPT. The bot developed by his AI startup xAI will be for premium subscribers of his company X, formerly known as Twitter. Musk says the bot is still in the early stages of testing, but it's being trained to have real-time access to X's information. xAI says it expects the bot to quickly improve as social media users feed it more and more information. So it appears if you're posting on X, you're actually feeding a chatbot its next batch of information.
Now, following up on a recent tragedy of a beloved star, a new foundation has been created after the tragic death of comedian and Friends star Matthew Perry last week. The Matthew Perry Foundation is meant to support people suffering from addiction and was launched by the National Philanthropic Trust. Perry had been open about his struggles with alcohol and drugs use for decades, and in his 2022 memoir had said he wanted to use his fame to make a difference and help people suffering from the same thing he suffered from himself. While the 54-year-old star was unable to see his vision become a reality, the Matthew Perry Foundation promises to continue his legacy and create the good in the world he had always dreamt of.
We're staying in the world of TV stars, but fortunately lightening things up a bit. So whip out the confessional because the Kardashian family just got a bit bigger and louder. People magazine reports Kourtney Kardashian Barker and her husband Travis Barker have a new baby. The couple got married in 2022 and announced in June they were having a baby boy. They are parents to 6 children from past relationships, but this is their first child together.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, an alumni who attended the University of Miami, by the way, is considering running for president. Most people know him for his roles in movies like Jumanji or because of his former career as a wrestler. The fact that he is now considered running for president, it makes him, well, perfect. On Thursday, Trevor Noah announced on his new podcast called What Now that a 2021 poll showed 46% of U.S. adults would vote for The Rock if he was a presidential candidate. The Rock was blown away by this information and implied that he has no intention of running right now, but ended up telling Noah, quote, "If that's ultimately what people would want, then of course I would consider it."
You know, I think if The Rock actually ran for president, that would make for such an interesting debate to watch.
Oh, it really would, but I just hope his presidency would be a little better than his movies. Now, are you guys looking for some real information?
Our Scandal Session team will bring you some shocking news on Aerosmith's lead singer.
Plus, it's Taylor Swift's world. We're just living in it. Harvey Duplox got all the updates on the star that has the music world in the palm of her hand, and the football world too.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving.
Why? What did I do?
Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit.
Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave.
Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover their unique mix of all kinds of traits.
Where'd Wiley go? Where's Wiley? Ah, there she is. Paw?
Do you remember being an ancient wolf? Do you ever feel the call of the wild?
You're a renegade cop, and I'm a con woman with nothing to prove. But together, we could really solve this murder.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but all of them are pure love.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Thanks, guys, and welcome back to the segment that brings you the latest scandal. I'm Angela Stefan.
And I'm Amanda Muhammad. For this week's segment, you won't want to miss a thing about recent accusations towards one longtime rock star.
Lead singer of the band Aerosmith is being accused of the sexual assault of a minor. A woman is coming forward accusing the rock star of sexually assaulting her as a teenager, not just once, but twice.
Jean Bellino says the harassment happened in 1975 when she was just 17 years old and he was 27. She was a young model at the time and partied with the band in New York City at the Warwick Hotel after she worked a fashion show.
The lawsuit alleges that Tyler forced himself on her in a phone booth on the way to the hotel. There were apparent witnesses of the incident, and those witnesses included band members. However, according to U.S. Magazine, they allegedly laughed and did not intervene. Taylor allegedly continued the assault by kissing and groping her while at the hotel.
The victim's statement, quote, Tyler used his power, influence, and authority as a well-known musician to sexually assault, is filed in New York Supreme Court. The lawsuit states Tyler restrained her and rubbed against her while not wearing underwear and in thin pants. She says she eventually pulled herself together enough to run out while in shock and fear.
However, the case gets messier. This accusation came a year after another woman named Julia Misley sued the singer for sexual assault, sexual battery, and intentional infliction of emotion distress. According to the lawsuit mentioned by CNN, Tyler claims he convinced Misley's parents to give him guardianship over Misley so she could travel with him.
The lawsuit stated that she was pregnant when Steven Tyler's baby in 1975, but was convinced by him to get an abortion. Steven Tyler fights to strike her complaints while also saying he had consent because of guardianship. This makes not only the case, but Tyler's fight to innocence a little questionable. It is unclear what was consensual or how the case will play out.
But we will now take you to Harvey Duplock to give you off-the-record info that he knows all too well. Harvey?
Thanks, guys. I'm Harvey Duplock, and it's time to go off the record. Today, I get the pleasure to talk about Taylor Swift. Again. My entire life feels like it's centered around you, Taylor. I honestly feel like I'm that reporter for Gannett, except I'm not getting paid. But you've had a big month. First, you were named Apple's 2023 Artist of the Year. That's right, Apple Music says 65 of her songs have hit the platform's global daily top 100 in the last 10 months. It also claims streaming spikes during her Eras tour. The leader of the Swifties says she's honored to be named Artist of the Year, and I wonder if she's also honored to break a Grammy Award nominee record. That's right, T-Swizzle is the first person ever to have 7 nominations in the songwriting category. She now ties Barbra Streisand for the most all-time nominations by a female artist in that category. On top of that, her song Anti-Hero was nominated for Song of the Year, and her album Midnights was nominated for Album of the Year. And Tay-Tay was nominated in several more categories, but more importantly, it is being reported that Travis Kelce will be joining Taylor Swift on the Argentina leg of her Eras tour. Oh my God. Oh my God, I gotta get to Argentina. What am I still doing here? Ben, Alyssa, take it from here. I've got a flight to catch. I'll see you guys later.
If you thought we were done with Taylor Swift for this episode, then you thought wrong. We've got an update with the reporter position that revolves all around the superstar.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Okay, Simon, what do people wear?
Clothes.
That's right, so it's important to learn how to dress yourself. Here's how it's done. Shirt, underwear, pants, socks, shoes. Underwear, always first, name tag on the back. Then pants and shirt. Go ahead and put this on. Now with the shirt, you want to make sure the first button's right or you have to start all over again, okay? Socks left on left, right on right. Tying the shoes, we're gonna take the laces, we're gonna cross them over, we're gonna turn around where the bunny goes down in the hole, pull it tight, and bunny ears. Got it?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
There's a blank space no more for a Taylor Swift reporter position at Gannett.
For one Swiftie, he just landed his dream job, making his career revolve around this singing sensation.
Brian West was just hired by the biggest newspaper chain in the country for the job. West is the first person to hold a position as a reporter specifically for a pop star. He not only has reporter credentials, but he also has a huge Taylor Swift fan, which was a key aspect in order to receive the job. Gannett's chain's vice president of local news, Michael Anastasi, says West was the perfect candidate for the job.
He says it's because West balances being a veteran journalist with having a full understanding of Swift's world. West says he plans to get right to work, taking a deep dive into all things Taylor Swift. He wants to highlight the impact she has on society, business, and music. West already covered his first event at the Country Music Awards in Nashville on November 8th. Live Nation, the parent company of Ticketmaster, reported strongest quarterly earnings to date. The company says it's, quote, on pace for record-breaking earnings this year. The company says they've had 140 million ticket sales so far in 2023, well above the 121 million sold in the entire year of 2022. Taylor Swift and Beyoncé stole the lead in ticket sales, and third quarter earnings hit a whopping $8.3 billion. But it's not all happiness and raining dollar signs for the company. The Wall Street Journal says the Justice Department is investigating the company for allegedly using anti-competitive practices in booking venues, talent, and overseeing ticket sales. Live Nation denies unlawfulness in its business fundamentals.
It may be the holiday season, but all Mariah Carey is probably wanting for Christmas is to not get sued again. Mariah Carey is facing another lawsuit from country singer Andy Stone over her 1994 holiday hit song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Stone says that he put out a song called All I Want for Christmas Is You in 1989 with Vince Vance and the Valiants. This version didn't become a hit until 1993. Stone previously sued back in 2022 in Louisiana, but then withdrew the lawsuit. According to NBC News, this time he and his writer Troy Power are filing the new lawsuit in California. The lawsuit alleges Carey and co-writer Walter Afanasieff copied parts of Stone's version of the song.
It's only fair that after all these music stories that we stick to the arts, but now it's time to switch it up to dancing. The Dance Moms girls stole our hearts in 2011, but where are they in 2023? Sophie and Lauren are in the studio to give us the answers we've been waiting for. Take it away, girls.
Welcome back to another sizzling edition of Influencer Update, where we spill all the tea you'll need on this Monday afternoon. I'm Lauren Harrington, and as always, I'm joined by the queen of sass herself, Sophia Davis.
We're here to give you the sassy scoop, and we're always ready to stir the pot. So grab your dancing shoes, because today we're serving you the latest dish on the Dance Moms reunion.
Everyone's been buzzing about who showed up and who didn't.
Oh honey, it's like a dance-off without the dance moves. The reunion was filmed over 3 fabulous days in sunny LA, and we got to see the behind-the-scenes goodies. Those amazing Get Ready With Me's and live Insta updates.
Maddie, Kenzie, and Nia all live in the City of Angels, but guess what? They decided not to show up.
And JoJo Siwa didn't hold back on her feelings on the matter.
Siwa commented on the Lifetime official post, quote, "Grateful for this day, for everyone wondering about the few people missing. Everyone was invited, but only some wanted to be here."
Kenzie went live on TikTok where she addressed the rumors as to why she wasn't there.
She said she just didn't want to go back in time and didn't see a reason to be there.
It had nothing to do with the girls or anything. We just didn't really want to go back in time. You know what I'm saying?
The social media drama was hot, but then things took another turn when Maddie, Kenzie, and Nia were all spotted on Paige Highland's Instagram just a few days later.
It turns out that they were all together, minus Siwa, to celebrate Paige's birthday. So interesting.
The reunion is coming to Lifetime in 2024, so I guess we will have to wait and see to get more insight into the lives that are living on the dance floor.
You know it, Lauren. And those Dance Moms reunion outfits were absolutely fabulous.
They are, and that gets me in the mood for fashion. Luckily, our Fashion Frenzy team is in town, and I have a feeling they're going to find some fire fits.
Welcome back to Fashion Frenzy. I'm Emily Jadell.
And I'm Emmeline Smith.
And we're here at Swap, a local designer consignment boutique here in Miami.
Let's get into it.
Originally based in New Orleans, Louisiana, the Miami location is the newest addition to the Swap Boutique brand, opening just 9 months ago.
So to consign with us, you can make an appointment on our website. And once you have an appointment with us, you'll bring your items in. It's a pretty quick process, usually 30 minutes or less. We'll go through your pieces with you. We'll let you know what we can take, what we can't take.
With constant markdowns on pre-loved designer goods, the boutique offers a new meaning to balling on a budget.
So we also have a markdown system here at Swap. And as you can see, our color tags this week are light blue, green, and pink. So basically what that means is that if you find an item that has one of those color tags, this one has a light blue tag on it, so it is $55, but it'll be 20% off of that now.
On their website, you can find their brand list, which includes brands such as Dior, Fendi, Prada, and Gucci. I found the cutest dress, which would be perfect for a sorority formal.
So we do require to start you an account. You'll need about 3 to 5 items that we accept to start an account.
While browsing, this denim Dagny Dover tote bag immediately caught my eye. I purchased it and I thought it would be the perfect accessory for school.
We look for mostly designer brands, like I mentioned, that list on our website, and then we take items by season. So we are currently taking fall items right now, so that would be like long sleeves. Fall in Miami is kind of difficult, right?
Swap is definitely the best place for balling on a budget here in Coral Gables.
I agree, but unfortunately we're out of time. Back to you at the desk.
You know, that place looked pretty cool, and I think I might have to go check it out.
I mean, if I went, I'd be looking for those pink markers all day long. But enough about fashion. Per usual, I'm pretty hungry.
Well, I hear our Keeping It Fresh team has cooked up a good story for us, and it's about an Italian favorite. Italian dish that's a fan favorite.
We'll serve you the story right after the break.
We just finished dinner and it was time for homework.
He hates homework.
It makes no sense.
I don't know how he finds anything in his
I
backpack.
can't find my backpack.
I couldn't even read his handwriting.
Holding the pencil makes my hand hurt.
I know he's bright.
Why is it so hard for me?
He's
I'm
just gotta
trying as
try a
hard
little
as
harder.
I can.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit.
Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just
Please, don't leave. Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Now that we are back from the break, it's time for our Keeping It Fresh team to tell you about their experience at La Rotisseria.
It's lunchtime, and even talking about it makes me hungry. Let's get into it.
For this segment of Keeping It Fresh, we went to a brand new restaurant that opened just 2 weeks ago in Brickell, La Rotisseria Pizzeria. To hear a little bit more about their concept, we talked to one of the owners, Carlos.
La Rotisseria is based on 2 words, l'artista, which is Italian for artist,
iria, which is pizzeria for Italian pizza. So again, our concept is based on some great recipes made by Colin, which is our pizzaolo, has been making pizza all over Europe and brought it to Miami. And we combined together my experience of running restaurant companies in the US, my two partners, and we put this together.
Today we're starting off with the Caesar salad. Gracie, why don't you tell us what's in it?
It has romaine lettuce, shaved grana padano, black pepper, lemon juice, tomatoes, and some crispy croutons on top.
Okay, cheers. The Caesar dressing is really thick and creamy, and it adds to the cheese. It's really good.
It is definitely a citrusy Caesar salad. I love it.
Our next dish is the salmon carpaccio.
This includes salmon, capers, cream cheese, shallots, radish, and lemon. I'm a big fan of Locke's Bagels, and this carpaccio is very reminiscent of that. So if you're a big fan of Locke's Bagels, you're gonna love this. So we're starting out with our first pizza. We got the Sunshine Pizza.
It includes yellow tomato sauce, fior di latte, parma ham, fig jam, roasted hazelnuts, basil, and extra virgin olive oil. Okay. Alrighty, let's give it a try. Cheers.
The slices are huge, so this is definitely a fold in half type of pizza.
A little messy, but the best foods are.
Next is the honey calabrese pizza.
It includes San Marzano sauce, fior di latte, spicy salami, caramelized onions, hot sriracha honey, and basil.
They definitely mastered the sweet to spicy ratio on this one.
And as you're chewing, you get a little nice kick to top it all off.
For dessert, we got the chocolate lava cake and the tiramisu. The chocolate lava cake was warm and super chocolatey.
And finally, to top everything off, after a day full of amazing dishes, we have a tiramisu. I was expecting the coffee taste to be really strong, but it's actually quite light and garnished with whipped cream and a berry. It tastes so good.
This is super airy and super fluffy. So delicious. To top off our day at La Artisteria, they even made us coffees with our faces on it. How insane is that?
Everything was so amazing, and you guys should come and check it out as well. Back to you guys in the studio.
That looked so good, Alyssa. I gotta stop going to Miami's Best and go there. I don't know.
Yeah, I might have to try it out. I mean, it really got me fueled for an adventure.
Well, me too. And you know what I love to do?
What exactly do you love to do?
I love to go mini golfing. And I heard our Miami mashup team visited Putt Shack in Brickell. And get this, Alyssa, it's even glow in the dark.
Jose Guardias, Director of Operations at Putt Shack Miami, and he gave us an exclusive tour of the multi-level, high-tech infused indoor golf complex.
This company goes above and beyond with top-notch food and beverages and hosts various events like birthdays and even the UMiami football team.
In order to begin, you simply register your name on the kiosk and wait for the golf ball to be delivered directly to the palm of your hand.
I think I got this one in the bag.
I don't know, I've been playing since I was little, so I guess we'll see.
We'll see about that.
I was hoping that playing mini golf came naturally to me just like riding a bike, and after the first hole, I was definitely ready to win. The course brings you down memory lane as it offers many nostalgic themed holes such as Connect 4.
Putt Shack is honestly a fun time. Look at us playing cup pong.
We finally made it to the last hole and my competitive side definitely came out and I won. I will definitely be coming back with my friends and family.
I definitely want to go to Putt Shack, but I'm personally not the best at mini golf, but you know, you just have fun.
Yeah, for real. I mean, it seemed like a good atmosphere, fun time. I don't know, but unfortunately, it is the end of our fun times. Thank you so much for joining us on Pulse. But don't worry, we've always got more content to keep your heart rates pumping.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at UMTV Pulse to see more of our content, including catching you up on campus figures, events, and asking students their opinions on the latest entertainment tea.
Have a good day, Hurricanes.
Thank you.